You're getting sleepy. You will subscribe to the Random Dad YouTube channel. You will like this video. You will tell all your friends about the Random Dad. You will wake up and obey those commands in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the Random Dad YouTube channel. Today we've got a special treat for you. I was up cutting some trees at the random father-in-law's house last weekend, and I realized that every time I started my saw, I ended up like the lead singer of Jackyl in the 90s, holding it up in the air like this because my recoil was stuck and it wouldn't go back in. So every time I started my saw, I had to hold it up in the air and shake it. It's not even going back in now. So today we've got a Husqvarna 440X Toro recoil fix. So this is the saw we're working with here. As always with the Random Dad, I've never taken this saw apart before, so it's going to be an adventure. I'm hoping that I can pop these 4 screws out and this recoil will come out and it's just going to be all dirty and gunky and I can clean it out. Maybe I can hit it with a little bit of white lithium grease or something to fix the recoil. So let's see what we get ourselves into here. All right, looks like these things are Allen keys. So I'm going to go by hand today because I don't have my impact out and it's freezing here. It's about 30 degrees. I've got the doors open. DTS heater's up at the camp. Still don't know why it was trying to kill me. I've done a little bit of research though. It appears that perhaps because my gas tank, my 20-pounder propane tank was starting to get low, that sometimes those heaters it doesn't create enough pressure for them to burn cleanly. So that could be what I have going on. The random workshop is a total disaster right now because it's sugaring season and the random workshop turns into the random shed when the random shed turns into the random sugar house. So you can figure that out. Oh boy. The recoil is in itself is one piece. See, you pull and then just doesn't want to go back in. But looks like 2 Phillips head screws and I can pop that piece off. Okay, those 2 Phillips screws are out. There's one more Allen key right smack in the middle that I'm terrified to take apart or take off. Okay, here we go. Cross your fingers. You think it's gonna blow up? Oh yeah, look at that. So we've got ourselves a spring in here. I'm not gonna let go of this because it will shoot out of my hands. But you can see there's some gunk in there for sure. So I must figure out how to clean that out. What do you think? Shoot some carb clean in there and then blow it out and then shoot some more lube in there is probably my best bet. I really don't want to just let it fly here. So I'm gonna grab some vice grips and use those to hold it from spinning. There we go. So it doesn't look awful in there, but here is where it looks kind of gnarly. Carb clean is just gnarly on your hands, man. I'm guessing the right thing to do is to pull that spring all the way out, clean it all out, re-lube the whole thing, and put it back together. But I'm trying to cheat a little here today on the Random Dad. All right, let's see what we got. Sorry I didn't show you that. I just squirted it all out over the trash. I don't love what we have going on here. I'm gonna take this vice grip off and see if it works any better now. So I'm gonna let some of the tension off. I'm gonna count how many times I let it go around. 1, it's 2 or 3 times. So, and that's all the tension. Oh boy, we're getting in deep now. So as I suspected, I think that is the right thing to do here, is to blow it all out apart. So I'm just gonna take this brake clean and blow all this gunk out, I hope. And then we'll put a little bit more lube on and see what happens. Definitely some junk in there. It'll be interesting to see if I need to replace this whole recoil spring, because it certainly is dirty. All right, I gotta flick my compressor on here because I want to blow all this stuff out of here. All right, so it's like fairly clean in there. I mean, you can't see it great on the camera, but I can tell you there's a lot less junk in there than there was before. And I gave this a shot while I was in here. There was all kinds of, what's he trying to say? What's the random dad trying to say? There was all kinds of sawdust in there. So you know what's funny? I thought I was shooting a bunch of brake clean on this thing that whole time, and I was gonna come back around and shoot some white lithium grease on it afterwards, and that's what I've been shooting this thing with the whole time. Way to go, random dad. So I'm putting a little coating, nice liberal coating of white lithium grease on everything here, and I'm going to see if I can wind this baby back up. So this is the part where I have to go 1, 2, I'm gonna give it an extra turn here, 3, just to get that spring nice and sprung. Ooh, look at that, it's trying to shoot out of its spot. So that's too much tension. You know what? I think I tightened that center piece too much. Yeah. You guys probably knew that.
Dude, don't tighten that centerpiece down too much or else.
It's gonna pinch the whole thing. So look at that. Out. I was gonna let go of it, but it's gonna like. Moment of truth. I'm not going to start this thing. I just want to make sure the recoil. Oh, baby. Ready? Just like it was new. Quick side note. This Husqvarna 440, I got this thing, this is like your typical homeowner saw from Lowe's. It's got like, what, a 16-inch bar on it? Is it? No, that looks like 18. Husqvarna 440 X torque with an 18-inch bar. This thing has been awesome. I don't use it a ton, but every single time that I need a real chainsaw, the thing is great. I can cut logs for firewood with it. It's not so huge that if you end up on a ladder, you know, it feels a little unwieldy. It does work for the Jackyl move if you have to do it. But anyway, thanks for watching The Random Dad. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Check me out on Instagram, and we'll catch you the next time.